Miss Terrance, how are you?
Good to see you this week.
It's good to see you again, too.
So, how are things going?
They're gone.
Okay, can we elaborate a little bit on that?
I'm still just going through the motions of not knowing what's going on. I guess just still pushing forward. You know, still haven't heard from my husband. I've continued to call him and leave messages and text messages. He still has not responded. So like I said, I haven't heard from him. I've even reached out to his family to get in contact with him, and everybody says, quote unquote, they haven't seen him or heard from him, which I know they lying. So, and all I just want to know is why. What's the problem? What happened?
So are you saying that you have no idea as to why he left?
No, I still don't know why. Like I told you previously, you know, I've been married to this man for 12 years. Yeah, nobody's marriage is perfect. Yeah, we argue, we fuss, we fight. But for the most part, we talk out our differences and we move on. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if we had a problem, he would have told me, we would have talked it out and moved on. But for him just to up and leave, I don't understand. I just don't get it.
And
So,
how has this affected you on a day-to-day?
I mean, I can't allow myself to be broken down, crying on the floor. You know, I can't let myself do that because I got 2 kids looking at me. They can't see me like that. So, you know, I haven't allowed myself to just do that, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You know, he left me, and I'm just mad. I just want to know why. What the hell happened for you to leave? I gave you 12 years of my life. I gave you 2 babies. What the hell you couldn't tell me for you to have to leave? So, you know, I just want to know why. And it better be a good reason why. But I don't get it. You know, if you want to do me like that, fine, do me like that. But your kids, come on now. That's just crazy.
So are you saying that you feel as though he has abandoned you and the children?
Yes. And I just, like I said, I can't let the kids see me. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm hurting, but I'm more angry than I'm hurt. Because I just don't know why. I don't know why he would do this. I love this man with everything in me, and then he for him to just leave me. You gonna leave a damn note on my bed saying you've had enough? Have enough of what? What did you have enough of? I don't get it.
So do you have a support system, family members that you're able to, you know, speak with and that's there for you and the children?
My mom. I have my mom. That's about it. Their grandmother. That's it. You know, his family, they've never been supportive, you know, so they were supportive of him, not me, not, you know, our kids, but him. You know, they babyfy him, they take up for him, even in his wrongdoing, you know, so that's why I say, you know, I've reached out to them trying to find out where he is, and they've lied several times saying they haven't heard from him or seen him, which I know that's a lie.
You mentioned earlier that you feel as though you've been abandoned. Are you still feeling that way? And has there been other issues of abandonment? because, you know, you seem to be doing pretty strong, you know, even though I know you're saying that you hurt, but you seem to be doing, you know, a little bit better.
I don't have a choice but to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, I got 2 kids looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned from an early age, you know, no matter what circumstances women go through,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be strong.
Right.
No matter what you go through, no matter what a man do to you, no matter what life throws at you, a woman don't have the luxury of being weak in this world.
So you mentioned, you're saying that, you know, when you had to learn that from a very early age, did you experience any abandonment issues at an early age?
I mean, my dad left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he left.
And how did that make you feel as a child?
I mean, one minute he was there being dad, and then the next minute he wasn't.
So do you think that that made you a little bit more accepting as you got older, and then the same scenario kind of occurred to you?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The scenario of your father abandoning you as a child, did it make it more easier for you since you had experienced it already as a child, and then once you became an adult, and you mentioned that you saw your mom and how strong she was when that occurred with you as a child, did that make it a little bit easier for you as an adult because you had seen it before?
You know, I've had relationships where men left before I met my husband.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but in a way it was just expected because that's what my dad did.
Mm-hmm.
But I never thought when I got married that my husband would leave. So it was kind of a blow. You know what I mean? I never thought my husband would do that. So with other men, it was just expected for them to leave. You know, but I don't know. I didn't expect that from my husband. So
I see. So how do you move forward, or how do you feel like you should move forward in doing this? Do you continue to contact him, or do you leave it alone? Or?
I just want an explanation of why. Once I know the why, I can move forward. And I just want to tell him, okay, if you don't want to be with me, fine. You don't have to be with me, but you have 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Don't abandon them. They don't deserve that. I never want them to feel abandoned. I never want them to feel what I felt when I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
Not growing up without a dad. I never want them to experience that. That is not a good feeling to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
So as far as the abandonment issues and things of that nature, what are we doing to, you know, help the children, you know, if anything?
I don't know. What do I tell my kids when I don't even have the answers of why their father left? You know, I don't even have the answers of why he left. So, what do I say to them? All I can tell them is that I love them and that I would never leave them. That's all I can say to them. I'm sorry.
I think something else is going on here. You okay? Oh my God.